to come as your guests, send them multiple emails with a deadline as to when they have them reserve their tickets for $97 or $197 refundable or non-refundable fee, or give it to them for free. So a lot of people definitely do the refundable or non-refundables. Have you guys ever gone to events? You have to pay $97 or $197, but then they refund it to you when you get there.
Yeah.
I have done that in the past. What I just found that it was just, you're definitely risky. There are a lot of people who had a ticket here and then they're not here today, right? Because they, for whatever reason, life and what have you gets in the way. So you can choose what you want to do. I'd like to live in abundance and just say, hey, if the right people are going to be here, they're going to be here, and if they're not, they're not. And then it's kind of also a logistic nightmare, because you got to write all these checks, which I've done. I did the first year or two. I wrote all the checks, and I don't know, it's just one more thing I've got to do. So would you guys do that? If you had an event, would you do the refundable? No. One thing that I liked about it was pretty cool going to an event getting a $200 check back, right? Now, some people got pissed off that I actually asked them for a refundable check. They were like, well, why are you making me do a refund? So, hi. Kristen, did you switch it over? Please. So anyway, so that's one way, okay? So basically invite all your clients. Now, here's what I like to do is so I have some programs. Like I have my Healthy Wealthy Biz School. It's a $997 early bird 90-day program. I also had this class called Get Visible and Make Bank. It was a 4-week class to get your signature story, your signature talk, and get visible and sell. So it was a 4-week class. Did anyone here take that class?
Which one?
Yeah.
Get Visible and Make Bank?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what you guys did. So then you took that class, and then I gave them 2 tickets to come. So that's another thing is right before the event. Now here's what I was thinking. So when I first I created that Get Visible, Make Bank last August, and I knew that would be a good segue. So you want to have something, a 4-week or a 5-week class before your event, so that these are warm leads, they're warmed up, and it's actually a really great bonus for the people who take the class, because then they can come and hang out with you for a 2 or 3 day retreat, and it's added bonus, right? So what I did is I thought, okay, I'm in business. I'm like, listen, I'll probably sell, I might sell 15 spots at the $497. And honestly, my life requires a lot more than 15 times $497, right? So I thought, well, how can I actually, I was freaking genius. I was like, how can I really, these people are learning how to speak. I'm teaching them how to create their seminar story, how to create their signature talk, and I bet a couple of them are rock stars and want to come up and speak on stage. So that's when I came up with the Show Up and Shine. So then this was a new thing that I created, which many of the people here today or over these 3 days, they invested in. So then I taught them, so it's all about creating value and transformation for people and being innovative and creative. A lot of people are going to just do the same thing. Like my coach would have said, just do the $497 or just do the 4-week class. But I was like, I want to go into this event in the green. How can I do it? And how can I also help people? What would be a good thing? So that's what you want to get your wheels turning. What's in it for them? What's going to bring more value? What's going to bring more transformation? What's going to support you in your income goals? So create something awesome like that. And then have them come, and then also it's a great, that was my experience because I train people on how to speak, right? So all of you are going to, let's say you're doing a fitness thing. You could train someone to do something else, like a fitness something, and then, or health coaching, or sensuality, or a branding or marketing or something that adds value, and you could have them, you could sell something that would give them stage time, and then they can also bring their friends. And Amber Smart, she brought her friends, and she also brought her team with her, one of her, her virtual assistants, which is super smart. So
and she's available. She's wonderful. You should hire her.
I know. I actually might want to talk to you. Oh, hi, team. Okay. You can always use more help. Okay. So that's one thing. Okay. The second thing is you want to invite all of your past clients, all of your past clients from all programs to come. Send them. So we have this master list of all the hundreds of people that I have coached over these years. So we send them emails. Did anyone get those emails? These emails are supposed to work. Okay, good. So I sent those to them, and some people, they love me, and they just keep coming back. Like, Diane, right? It just keeps
Right.
coming on back. So, so think about that, all your list of clients, okay? Number 3, have an invite a friend campaign. Give each client 1 to 2 friend tickets for $97 each. Now you can really lead something like this. This is something that I have, actually I think I have it in one of these. I do. Okay, I'll talk about that in a second. Okay, so you could have a bring a friend campaign where you're like, hey everybody, if you each bring 10 friends or whatever, and whoever wins this contest of how many friends, then I'm going to give you a VIP day, just you and me, a whole VIP day, something that would be valuable to them. Or I'm going to give you a spa package, or I'm going to give you whatever would float their boat, whatever would float your client's boat. Let me know what floats your boat, okay? So then, because your clients are your best walking, talking advocates, because they love you and they rave about you. They're already talking about how awesome you are, and they want to bring their friends as well. They want their friends drinking the Kool-Aid too, right? They want their tribe all involved in what they're doing. Phone all existing and previous clients and invite them to come. Did anyone here get a phone call from me? One day I was like, I'm just going to pick up the phone. So I called people, and which is something, most people do not use the phone. They underestimate the power of the phone or text. So I did pick up the phone, and I called people who had bought, I did this, what was it called? Telesummit in the beginning of the year. And in that Telesummit I had like 30 plus experts, and then I had an upgrade. I hope this isn't overwhelming for everyone, but I had an upgrade, and it was very affordable, and next time I will not do it for so low. I did it for $47 for an upgrade, and then they got all the recordings, plus they got 2 tickets to the event. Did anyone do that? For $47, yeah. So Cordelia, yes, so that worked. Good. It worked! Woo! So,
Maybe I did it.
did anyone here find me from that Telesummit? That's here. I wonder on the live stream if anyone found me from the Telesummit. I did add a couple thousand new people to my community. So it'd be interesting. I think some of those people there found me from there. So so they got 2 tickets, okay? And then so I called all these people who bought this, and admittedly, I did pull this event together. When did I pull it together? What month is it now? It's May. I think I decided like March 28th or something. I think I got that this was available March 28th. So I didn't have a lot of time. So it's more helpful if you do have 6 months, right? More time. So I say every year. Okay. Ask all your friends and colleagues to come and ask them to invite a few of their friends. The first event I had my friends in Hawaii. I was like, guys, I'm so scared. Can you please come to this event with me? I literally was just freaking scared, as I've shared. So my 2 friends came, and they brought their friends, so that helps. Bring your friend, invite your friends. Did we get to move that over? Okay. And then align with key sponsors who share your ideal clients. You can choose if they will pay to speak and sponsor, or if you'll give it to them for free. Whatever you choose, have a requirement that they must bring X amount of people for X amount, $97. This is an incredible value for $97 for 3 days. In fact, I was journaling this morning, and I was like, I should actually be charging, let's see if I do it. But, I was like, this is actually worth $1,000 to come here and sit here and learn all this and have these breakthroughs. This is a very amazing, valuable event. So own the value, okay? If you have 5 sponsors and they all bring 8 people, that's 40 beautiful souls. So that's helpful, right? And just more energy and more economy and currency for everyone here. If you're currently launching one-on-one services, group coaching programs, selling books, or information products, you can bundle a ticket to your event into your program offers. So absolutely everything I do comes with 2 tickets to my event. And it's added value for people. So everything you sell, everything you offer comes with 2 tickets, okay? Or more. If you're currently, I said that, after you've reached through your warm leads and contacts, you can kick off a Facebook ad funnel. Here's an example. I hired a professional videographer such as Jason to shoot 2 videos for me. This is what I did last April. The first was a 14-minute video sharing about the power of live events and why you should do an event, and then I'll walk you through how to launch your own event and my event. The second was a 2-minute video inviting people to my event. So this is kind of like complicated funnel not complicated, but it was a funnel that I set up. I'm giving, is this helpful? I'm like, okay, I'll just keep talking.
Yeah.
So, so I did we shot a video, and it was an opt-in that also came, it's called an IFO. Irresistible free offer. I was like, unforgettable, irresistible, and I actually think I called it AF. No, wait, hold on. Irresistible as, yeah, that's what I called it. But anyway, we're in Utah, so we'll keep it quiet. We'll keep it easy. Irresistible freaking offer. So you create an irresistible free offer. And so what I did was I had this irresistible free offer that said exactly the name of my event. And it was called The Power of Profitable Live Events. Imagine generating a year's worth of income in a single weekend. That was it was a free ebook / report that basically was just shared why I think you should do events, how to fill the events, what is the possibility. I added some success stories in there. And then I said, and by the way, this is what I did last year, which I wouldn't do again. But what I did is I said, hey, I'm doing this, and I'm going to give this to you for free. You can come to my event for free, but you could charge someone. But if they're from a paid advertisement, generally speaking, they don't know you. They're probably not going to just fork over 3 days of their life. Get childcare, get a flight, everything. So I gave it to them for free. And then I said, and this is where I messed up because it was confusing, because once again, I'm under the gun for time, and it was confusing, and here's why it was confusing, because I gave them 2 options. Do you want to give people 2 options?
No.
No. How many do you want to give them?
1.
Thank you. So you give them 1 offer because why?
Confused mind.
Exactly. A confused mind doesn't buy. They're like, wait. And then they have a choice to sit on their butt and be lazy and not come and stay at home, right? Which is fine. I do it too. But but anyway, so I had an irresistible free offer in my free gift. My call to action was you can either come to this live for free, or hey, I understand you might live in Tokyo. You can actually come and just watch it via live stream. So we had 1,000 people who signed up on the live stream, and they were watching for free on the live stream. So that's a great way, new people. Here's where I made some mistakes. The Facebook ads team that I had, they were very slow on, they were behind schedule on getting this thing up. And so we were running the major parts of the ads during the event and the 2 or 3 days before the event. So the people that were getting on, they don't know me from Adam. They didn't get to warm up to me. And then they probably, they didn't have the 3 days reserved, but they did get the recordings, okay? So what did you learn from all that I just said? There's a lot in there.
Give yourself more time.
Give yourself more time. Okay, what else did you learn?
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
One option in an offer.
Yes. And so 1 option in an offer, and then I don't know if I would have done it. I don't know if I would have done that for free, because I think that if someone's going, it depends on what your strategy is. Like if you want to give a bunch of value, grow your list, and build a know, like, and trust, that's actually a really good idea. And then I added 1,000 people to my community. So anyway, so there's that. Okay, anyone else glean anything? What are the things that you're getting so far? Anything?
Leading up to the event, engagement before letting them warm up to you.
Yes.
The event.
Yeah. Awesome.
Strategies to get your warm market in before you start bringing other people in.
Yep. So you want to get your warm leads in, fill the room with all of your warm traffic, warm peeps, and get them excited. And then they're your closest fans, so get them to bring their friends. And then they're already hot leads, right? Okay, Kristen.
Samantha on live stream wants to know.
Hi, Samantha. She's my Hawaii friend.
She said, why not charge the $1,000 your weekend is worth instead of the $97? She'd be interested to know why you're doing that.
Yeah, it's well, you could do both. It depends on what your strategy is or what your offer is. It depends. So you could do both. I think, so why I don't do it, I might do it next time. So I haven't done that yet, but I think it is valuable. It depends. So like for me, I am going to make an offer. I'm going to offer you guys something, and some of you, so how would you, and the same thing is, even if you do offer, let's say you all paid $1,000 to be here, there's actually nothing wrong with me then making an offer to another offer because you're already invested. But the way I look at it is if you've already invested with 3 times a plane ticket, childcare, you got your buns up here, you're staying at the hotel, you've invested at least $1,000, right? Unless you guys are from Salt Lake, you invested gas, which I'm not a person that looks at gas or talks about gas or thinks about gas, but I know people do. Anyway, so does that make sense? So the people who are already invested, they're already invested, so that's the strategy there. Does that make sense to everyone? Okay, go ahead, Grace. Fruit.
So the purpose of this event is to learn how to create a year's worth of income in
Yeah.
a weekend event.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you've explained how to give a free weekend to everybody that you can find to come
Yeah.
to your free weekends. So the live event sounds as though,
Well, we're going to talk about that. This afternoon, we're doing a whole worksheet on how to generate. So this is how to fill it. And this afternoon, we're going to talk about how to generate the year's worth of income in a single weekend.
okay,
Yeah.
so you fill it up with all 3 people, but somehow you're gonna make money afterwards.
During it, yes.
During it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because statistically, there's about 20% of those people that will statistically what? Is this on? Where'd my mic go? Okay, so statistically, so basically, you got to think of it this way: that there's 20% of the people, 30, sometimes even I've had up to 60% of the people are like, that was so good. I can't go home and try to do this on my own because what I was doing on my own up until now, that got me to where I am, and clearly there's a lot more for me. And like, let's say you're doing health and wellness, how are they going to go back if their life is if their environment's totally horrible, they don't have any support systems, they don't have the right food, they don't have the exercise program, they're going to need you to continue the transformation. Yeah.
I get it.
You get it?
Yes. So the free weekend is the advertisement for
Yeah.
the other thing.
Well,
It's
it can't.
the invitation.
It's I wouldn't say does this feel like an advertisement?
No.
Yeah.
No.
So I wouldn't say it's I would say it's in everything that you're doing. So let's say I do a free call or I do a webinar. You could consider that it's basically, how would I say it? I would say it's you're giving value and you're offering a transformation. Like, have all of you received somewhat of a transformation?
Yeah.
And we're like 15 hours in. So you offer them a transformation. So I think like a lot of times people get hooked on this. Well, maybe not. I've had to overcome that, like the hook. Well, is it bad or are you feeling that, Fruit?
No,
No.
my problem is I just give everything away.
Right.
So I need to learn how to do something that creates income. versus
Exactly.
Just keep giving it away. So this to me is like, oh, I already do this. I
Okay.
already give everything away already.
Right.
So.
That's
And it hasn't turned ever into that big
Okay.
income thing. So
that's where your breakthrough is.
That's
Has
where
anyone
I-
else felt that way too?
So
I get it.
I get all of this, I get the value of it, I love giving it away, I could give it away forever. But I do have bills.
Yeah, no
I gotta
kidding.
do something to create, I travel all the time, I have a lot of
Right.
wonderful life, so I wanna figure out how to.
You're totally in the right place. Does anyone else want that too?
This,
I feel like she needs a microphone, but apparently
Yeah,
there's
but
only
you-
one now. Oh, thanks. Okay, so no, I get that exactly. So yeah, does anyone else relate to that? Like you're doing everything for free, and then you're like, well, where's the freaking 6 figures in one day, Amanda? That's what we're getting to. But yeah, you can make this. You can do it anyway. I have found that it's easier for people to come on a smaller investment and then like feel safe and connected, right? Like that's what people have like sales calls, right? So you can have this like, really deep sales call for an hour and then someone can turn into a $10,000 client. Or does that make sense? Or you can have an event that does it, but you have to show up and serve and give value. But then I think where your glitch is, and maybe some of you else can relate, is the problem is you're not asking for the sale and you're not packaging your programs and making them another transformation that they can then step into afterwards. That's where your problem is, you don't have that yet, and that's what we'll work on later. So that's really the crux, yeah.
You weren't saying that all of these steps were for free, were like free.
Right, no,
Okay.
definitely not. I mean, they're not, but for your people who've already, let's say you've done a 4-week class or a 90-day class, they've already invested $1,000
Yeah.
or some, 12,000 or whatever they've already invested, and then they get tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Cool. So, where was I?
I have a question about
Thank
the
you.
videographer.
God, I love you. Whoever said that.
What did she say?
She said number 9.
Okay.
Okay, for the video. Okay.
So I had a number 7, a videographer, and you did a video to invite.
Okay.
So you did a short video,
Yeah.
and then you also did a 14-minute one that was
Yeah.
a
So what I
irresistible as fuck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really.
Okay, so
No,
tell me
but-
about
Okay, let me tell you more about that. So what we did, I had 2 funnels set up. We did a 14-minute long one that, hold it, let me think about my funnel here. Okay, we had 2 funnels. One was the free gift, just the book. And then on the, this is gonna be confusing. So we had the free gift, then on the second page, we had that 14-minute video. Then we had on the next page, in that video, I said, hey, come to my event for free, right? That was on the second page. The other funnel we did was Facebook ad to a 14-minute video of me saying, hey, this is explaining why you need to do this, blah, blah, blah. Here's the free ticket. So there were 2 doors of entry, the report, and then the 14-minute video.
What were your results from the Facebook ad?
So we got 1,000 people that opted in to the live stream. A couple of them might have come to the event because I also had JV partners, people who share my people, and I had all my friends mail that out for me as well. Like, hey, my friend has this awesome new ebook. She also has this video, and she's got this event. She's going to teach you all this. So I did have some people show up. I also partnered with a great virtual sales team. They did this on commission, 100% commission, and I feel so, like, all this stuff's just so sneaky, I'm telling you guys everything. Anyway, so it's kind of weird, I feel naked, feel good naked. So anyway, then I had the sales team, and the sales team was what we call dialing for dollars. They were calling everybody up and saying, hey, did you have a chance to listen to the live stream? Would you like to set up a call with one of our team members? So then they would have strategy calls with those team members. The problem was all those people on that list, they were cold leads. So they were like, Amanda, who? This is a little pushy. Why are you calling me? Or like, I haven't watched the freaking video. Give me like 2 years to watch it, and then I'll let you know. Because they were cold leads.
So you wouldn't recommend it?
Well, I would do it differently. I would have a much longer lead up time to it. I would have had a warm up sequence of some sort beforehand. So they would really have been immersed in the culture of Amanda before that. And then they were really watching that live stream. Now the results were we did make 1 sale from that virtual team. So we made a $12,000 sale. But out of 1,000 people, that's kind of bad, wouldn't you say? But I mean, I got some awesome new clients. And this person that did come in was a freaking amazing little angel. So I'm happy, grateful.
So,
And it was on 100% commission, so I really lost nothing,
and they made 1,000 phone calls
pretty much.
or more.
Yeah. Yeah. And she's not going to do that again either. Yeah, we all learned a lot. We had a coach that was coaching us to do a lot of this on commission. So that was it was great. Everything in business, I failed my way to success, by the way. This is not, you fail like a baby learning to walk. Number 9. Okay, just a few more to go. Any other questions? Isn't this stuff fun? Like, I love getting into this stuff. Okay, after you reach through your warm leads and contacts, you can kick off, I already talked about it. Okay, I already did that. Number 10 then. Create a content-rich free gift that you can share with your tribe and use as a Facebook lead magnet. For example, I created an ebook called The Power of Profitable Live Events. Imagine generating a year's worth of income in a single weekend. I used this book for Facebook ad, which captured new leads. On the thank you page of the ebook, I shared my 14-minute video, invited them to the event or to the live stream. Now, if I were to do this again, and this is what I was coaching Natalie to do as well, I personally don't love sales calls. I really don't. It's just, I don't. I'd rather have fun with you all, invite you, some of you to work with me, and some of you who want to work with me, and just not have to get all, I'm very upset. I don't like getting up in there on those sales calls. And I know my coaches kick my butt. Who likes sales calls? Well, you're in the right place. Those are funny. None of us like sales calls? Woo! I freaking hate sales calls.
I don't even think clients like sales calls.
Oh, let's just like have a revolt against sales calls. Who here does sales calls or has done sales calls?
You don't call them sales calls.
Right.
Okay, of course not. So what I was sharing with Natalie is I said, okay, well, why don't you on your, okay, so none of us like sales calls, but I'm going to tell you what I think would be a smart idea, but you could have a salesperson on your team who's doing your sales calls, who loves them. And they're not called sales calls, they're called breakthrough sessions or strategy sessions or 90 days to launch sessions or Slight Systems, sessions. You make it a sexy name, right? Everything's sexy. So then I said to Natalie, okay, well, on your thank you page, have an opt-in to your calendar or to an application so that they can apply for a strategy session. So I probably would have done that on here if I were to do it again. I would, in that whole thing, I'd get them on a calendar or one of my, I'd hire someone to do that, give them a commission. 2 more. 11. Connect with joint venture partners who share your target market and who are happy to support you in exchange for an affiliate commission. You can give them copy for social media, their email community, clients, and contacts. Whoever they refer you, give them a commission of the ticket price, and you return the favor down the road if you want to. Now, a lot of my friends nowadays, I don't even like all that affiliate stuff. It gets messed up. People get late. There's a lot. I just feel like we're all in this together, and if you resonate with me, I'll help you, and if you hire my other friend, which I see a lot of my clients hiring my friends, and I'm like, well, that's cool, they were my client, now your client, and it goes all around. So it's really, we're all in this together. In fact, about competition, my makeup and hair lady was like, aren't you like nervous about your speakers being competitive with you? And I was like, hell no, they're awesome, and there's enough for all of us to go around. So I don't believe in competition. I believe in collaboration, and I believe in abundance, right? I have chills. Like, this isn't like a dog world. God, I sound like my dad. Okay, who would say that? It's a doggy world. Okay, 12, super affiliate campaign. You have raving fans. It's called a super affiliate campaign.
This is the last one.
Yes. Number 12. You have raving fans, clients, friends, and colleagues who love you and your work and who are already singing your praises, right? And if not, get some. Created a super affiliate program, and the person who refers the most people receives a gift for you, like a VIP day with you, time on stage, a gift certificate to the spa. Make it fun and exciting, and always follow through on your word. So that's a super affiliate, where you can just, you don't have to call it a super affiliate, you could call it a bring a friend contest, or I don't know, come up with a cool name. So those are 12 ways to fill your events. And then after lunch, which we're not going to lunch at this moment, but after lunch, we're going to talk about how to do this. So we're going to come up with your packages that you would offer and you will sell. Does anyone have any questions about said 12 steps? Yes? Sure is, and Lynette's going to bring it to you tomorrow. Yeah, it's all in your guidebook. That Infusionsoft is so great. They just deliver so well. Deliverability is so great. Anyone have any other questions about that?
I have the guidebook. It's on
Oh, you know, lovely.
Yeah, it's page 37.
Thank you.
And that's why she's in charge of the details.
Page 37.
See why you hired Christine?
Yes. Okay, any other questions about those 12? Everyone ready to fill their events? Are you ready? Did I intimidate the hell out of you, or are you like, bring it, sister? Was that good? Did I give you guys some good tips? Like, was it really, this is your time to validate Amanda and tell me that that was awesome. Thank you. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do.
They wanted to come.
Live streamers, you can validate me too, let you know how that was for you. Okay, well, I'm going to stop that. Okay, thanks for watching. Oh, I know I look good. I do. I look so good. I love myself. Okay, look at this. Look at everyone. Say hi, everybody. Hi. Woohoo! We're so so beautiful. Look at all of us. Okay. Hi, Davina. I wish you were here. Say hi to Davina, you guys. The Canadians. The Canadians. Okay.